what we do.
In your travels around the world, Ronan, have you ever come across strange food like insects to eat or anything?
Yeah, there's some delicacies around the world that they like you to try. I'll try anything. Yeah.
Try anything?
Give us an ant there. I'll have
like that as well.
Are you going to try an ant?
I'll try an ant. Yeah.
Oh,
you know, ant.
And then we sit.
What are they like? Are they awful?
They're
They look like little
they're sort of
currants.
bacony.
Look at them. Look at them.
They're like a currant.
They're a bit odd.
A bit odd, but they're sort of bacony.
All right.
I like your reaction, nice and laid back.
Yeah, I can show the insect food marketing board are now going to use that as a quote on the website. Like Ronan Keating said,
They're all right.
You didn't put ant in this one, did you?
I go straight for the meat.
No,
Go on.
I can order.
Yeah, go on, let's do it.
That's what we do. We pick it up.
It's the way to eat them.
Come on, we're eating ants. We can pick it up.
Eat them like a lollipop.
Oh, look at that. Look how
Delicious. Lovely and pink in the middle.
Oh man, that's good.
That's nice, isn't it?
That's so good. What you
Add the
making?
gratin in.
Gorgeous.
We're making with Ron, we're making lemon and poppy seed cheesecake.
Yeah, lovely.
Yeah.
I want to get that recipe. That's lovely.
Okay.
I'm going home to cook with the family today.
Okay, go to our website, bbc.co.uk/something for the weekend to find all of today's recipes.
Don't forget to email in or tweet any questions you want to put to Ronan or the stars of Being Human. Lenora Critchlow, Sinead Keenan.
Nice.
But now comedian Rod Gilbert heads down to the farm for a new series of Rod Gilbert's work experience. This is gorgeous.
Now Ronan Keating is in the kitchen with us. Your cooking's not bad, is it?
It's all right.
But
It's
every time you come on here, you're what's the word I'm looking?
Competence and confidence.
Yeah, that's
I'd
it.
say.
I think, you know, that's half the battle. Just get stuck in there, look like you know what you're doing, and you get away with it.
We know you've spent some time down in Australia recently. But what's the food like down there?
Amazing.
It is, isn't it?
Yeah,
I hear that.
really,
I've never
really
been there,
incredible.
but I always say.
The restaurants are unbelievable down there in Sydney.
And I understand they like a bit of beetroot on stuff down there. Is that true?
Really?
They put beetroot. Well, if you get a burger, they stick beetroot on it.
Oh, I've never had that.
Really?
No. I mean, there are
That's
some...
great. It's my favourite ingredient.
Yeah, well, apparently if you go to like a burger bar and have a burger, they have. I might be making it up. Australians let us know, but I think they put beetroot on a lot of things, which is great. You know.
Yeah, that's good. I've never been to Australia. I would like to go because, of course, the nearest landmass is Southeast Asia, so the influences on their cuisine is quite amazing, and also the produce that they have as well.
Yeah, very much so. It's mixed. I mean, you get everything. You know, all sorts, which is great, and I love it. A different restaurant every night. You know.
And do the locals adhere to the cliche of cooking a lot of barbecues and things?
I mean, the weather is so good. It's so much better than here. That, you know, people are outdoors all the time. So whether you're on the beaches or you're having barbecues, you do.
All right, what are we cooking now?
Okay, we're going to make a lemon and poppy seed cheesecake with a bit of a raspberry sauce. So the sauce, we have raspberries, we have rose water. Hold on, mate, hold on. We've got you way too... You're way ahead of the game, kids.
I'm sorry. I know we're running over, so, you know, I'm just...
We've got rose water, we've got wine and we've got sugar. Sugar, wine and water's gone into there, we've blended it up. Then we've got ginger biscuits and melted butter. You need the melted butter on there,
On
Mr.
that.
Keating.
You didn't tell me to do that beforehand.
Yeah, go for it. We've crushed the biscuits. Then normally mix them in a bowl, but this way is obviously the
that's how we do it in Australia.
Yeah. Well, we add the melted butter then. Then, for the cheesecake itself, we've got ricotta cheese only. You could use cream cheese. Ricotta keeps it nice and smooth. Then we've got eggs, we've got poppy seeds, vanilla, sugar, lemon curd. Okay, so
that's just ricotta.
Do you want that flattened out?
Just ricotta. And a flattened would be nice. Yeah. Back of a metal spoon is a good
It's
one.
better, is it? That's what I thought as well, but I just didn't want to be flash. Yeah.
There we
Give
go.
us that.
Yeah. So we flatten that. Now, with it, we're using lemon curd in this. And a little tip if you make this recipe, don't be tempted to buy posh lemon curd. Buy the cheapest that you can, right? Because the thing with it is lemon curd...
What is lemon curd?
Well, lemon curd you make from lemon juice, butter, sugar... so what you want is you want the butter content to be lower. So the cheaper the lemon curd, the less butter's in it, which is better for this, because it will split a little bit, this is a cheesecake.
I've not eaten that for years.
Love lemon curd.
Delicious,
I love it. Beautifully done.
Why did they put poppy seeds with lemon
Lovely.
all the time?
Good question. Because they don't really taste of anything. Colour, maybe? I don't know. That's a very interesting question. I can think of the muffins that you're thinking of in particular.
Yeah, they always do that, don't
Lemon and poppy seed muffins.
Yeah.
You know, maybe I'm programmed to it. Pavlov's dog, that really I shouldn't have done poppy seed, because it was lemon and ants.
or sesame seeds. Yeah. Probably wouldn't go with it.
So, Ronan, now, everything goes into there. The ricotta, the eggs, the sugar, the vanilla, the poppy seeds, lemon.
I'll start doing
everything
ricotta while
goes
you
in.
do eggs.
Lovely.
That's
Thanks
what
for
I'll
that.
do. Can I use this?
Yes, feel free.
So tell us about your swimming, because we talked about it at the beginning of the show and we've never got round to it. You're going to go and swim in open water.
Yes, I'm going to swim across the Irish Sea, Cancer Research UK. We're doing it in September. 10 of us are going to do it. It's a relay. 56 miles.
So how far each you do?
We do an hour and then we take about a 4-hour break, each one of us. Richard Branson signed up, myself. I'm trying to get a few more celebs to sign up.
What, are you asking me if I know any celebrities?
You're busy in September, pal.
I love swimming.
Do you?
Oh, I'd love to.
See, I'm a really, really bad swimmer, no joke.
I'm not the best, but I've never swum open water, and apparently it's really hard and, and a lot different, you know. So
yeah,
I suppose you've got to wait for the right tides and things, do you?
Yeah, we've got like a 2 or 3 day window. So we start in Dublin and we swim to Holyhead basically, and it's, you know, it's scary, man. I mean, I'm okay in the pool, but I'm shocked.
That's exactly.
So have you been in open water yet or not?
A little bit. I mean, on the beach.
Because there's also, yeah,
in LA, and in Australia,
you know?
the dinghy,
Yeah.
and then we just whiz that up. So basically, you blend this until it's really, really smooth. We won't do that because otherwise you won't be able to hear anything. So you turn it on, and it's important that you do because you want to beat the eggs and beat the sugar, so you start to turn them into something slightly different.
Right.
For our purposes, that will do. Okay, but you see, this is still kind of quite lumpy, really. So give it a good old go, and you'll find when you do it, it will end up looking quite liquidy. And you think, have I got enough in here? Do we need to put more? You don't. The eggs are going to set it. You've got 6 whole eggs in there. So Ronan, then just pour all of that, hold that middle bit as well. For
Yeah,
us,
onto this,
into
yeah?
there. Yeah.
All right.
Lovely. So you see, we've still got a few little lumps in there, but you know, you won't have that when you really repuree it. Okay.
All of it, yeah?
Yeah, that'd be good.
So this is just gonna sort of set.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
We're going to bake it. We now bake it at about 150 degrees for about an hour. And with the cheesecake, now with the lemon curd, because of the butter content, it may well split. Ideally, what you want is it's ready when you've got an area about that big, about the kind of that sort of size, that's still really wobbly. Right. Right. Because then what you've got is you've got loads of residual heat, and the residual heat will then cook that middle bit, which will stop it cracking. If you wait until it's fully set, guarantee it'll crack. With the lemon curd, there's a big likelihood that it will crack anyway.
Have you started training it for it?
Doing a little bit of swimming, but nowhere close. You know, it's all about technique, though. You know, I get in the pool and I can swim, and you do a couple of lengths, you're out of breath.
Yeah.
It's learning to, you know, stay on top of the water and all this business, or under the... I don't know. You see, I'm still learning, so...
Cam Pickery gave me some tips about doing it. Yeah, making sure you keep your chest up, look up, so you go through the water like that.
That's it. It's cutting the water properly.
And try and pigeon toe your feet. It's really, honestly, you go faster. She gave me all these little hints. It was really...
I've been swimming for an hour now.
But did you see the Robson Green documentary where it was brilliant? He swam open water, but he got hypothermia. Not to worry.
Lovely, can't wait. Excited about that bit.
But it was brilliant because he didn't wear a wetsuit. He went nudie-doody just in his trunks to do...
We're going to have to do wetsuits, I think, you know. I mean, my daughter was crying at the dinner table the other night when she heard I was doing it, saying, Daddy, please don't do it. God love her, you know.
And when you do it? September?
Yeah.
It's not going to be warm, is it? The Irish Sea isn't going to be warm in September.
It's never warm in the Irish Sea. I mean, any time of the year.
Right. Whiz that up for me. So now we've got in there, we've got sugar, water and wine. Then we've added fresh raspberries and we've added rose water, which will give us a really delicious perfume quality.
Not the same thing I do. Yes.
So is there anything that can eat you in the Irish Sea?
There's 10 times more sharks in the Irish Sea than there are in Australia, but they're not killers, you know. Oh, you do it.
So they'll be fine.
Yeah, it'll be grand. I think we're supposed to worry about is jellyfish. It's quite extreme. But yeah, look, you know, these are the things we'll come up against. And
wow!
we'll see.
Jellyfish. That's
jellyfish.
Cool.
Yeah, exciting.
even though
jellyfish in a few weeks.
These sharks don't eat you.
No, they don't eat you. They're just swimming around you.
You'll
know?
still be going, oh, look at their teeth. What if they're hungry? What if they decide one day?
Yeah, maybe we should start eating them.
Okay,
it's a challenge.
So then, we just pass this through so you get rid of all the seeds.
What bit are we making here?
So this is our little raspberry sauce. So we've got wine, we've got sugar, we've got water, we've got rose water, and then we've got our fresh raspberries. Beautifully done. Right, that's
thanks, man.
perfect.
Yeah, I was happy
So
with
that's
that.
our sauce. The rose water makes it smell delicious.
It smells gorgeous. I can smell it from
I know
here,
you always kind of use that in your sauce.
I do.
And then our
all the
cheesecake
time.
when it's cooked. Now, just to prove the point, this fella has got a little crack in the middle.
Well, and that's good.
Yeah, it's kind of... Don't worry about it. I think that's the thing about it. If you get it not to crack, great. If it does crack a little bit, who cares? It still tastes delicious.
It does look good.
And what we get, because the ricotta is quite silky smooth, it means the texture of the cheesecake is very smooth as well. When this comes out, look at that. It's almost like a mousse.
That does look good.
God, I'm good.
So we have a bit of that.
Thanks.
And then we spoon on some of this lovely raspberry sauce, which is still a little bit warm.